Slow, calm, reflective voice. Some people believe destiny controls everything. Others believe luck decides who wins and who loses. But there is another truth. A truth many people ignore. Life is shaped by choices. Small choices. Daily choices. Hidden choices. And sometimes, one single choice can change the direction of an entire life. This is the story of choices. Long ago, in a lively town, music filled the air. Drums beat loudly. People danced. Children laughed. It felt like a festival. But no one knew what they were celebrating. Suddenly, a strange man stepped forward. His name was Ekpiki. He carried a small clay pot covered with symbols. People said Ekpiki was not an ordinary man. They said he could see tomorrow. They said he could hear time speak. Ekpiki raised his hand. The music slowly faded. The crowd became silent. Ekpiki looked into his pot. His face changed. His eyes darkened. Then he spoke. "The joy you feel today is dangerous." People murmured. Ekpiki continued. "The future you are walking into depends on the choices you make today." He said the pot showed many paths. Some bright. Some dark. Some painful. Some beautiful. To make them understand, Ekpiki said, "Let me show you where your choices can lead." The air around him shimmered. Time began to move. We arrive at a dusty bus stop in the year 2040. Cars pass. People walk by. A poorly dressed man sits beside a small wooden table. Books are stacked in front of him. His clothes are old. His eyes are tired. His name is Martins. A shiny black car parks nearby. A well-dressed man steps out. Clean shoes. Neat clothes. Confident posture. He looks at Martins closely. Martins. Martins looks up. "Johnny." They stare at each other in shock. They were classmates many years ago. Johnny smiles. Martins struggles to smile back. They sit together. Johnny asks about Martins' life. Martins lowers his head. "I sell books," he says. Martins then asks Johnny what he does. Johnny replies gently, "I'm an accountant. I also lecture at a university." Martins freezes. His mouth opens slightly. He cannot believe it. Back in school, Johnny was poor. He carried books in nylon bags. He wore worn-out sandals. People mocked him. Martins once believed Johnny would never succeed. Martins finally asks, "How did you do it?" Johnny explains. After secondary school, he couldn't afford university. So he worked. He washed cars. He sold pure water. He saved every coin. Years later, he entered university. He struggled. He studied. He refused distractions. Now, he teaches others. Martin's eyes fill with regret. He admits he dropped out. He chased quick money. He ignored school. He wasted time. Ekpiki appears beside them. No one else notices him. He speaks softly. Time is a battlefield. Some fight with discipline. Others fight with excuses. The scene shifts. We move to a hotel corridor. A young woman staggers out. Blood runs down her forehead. Her clothes are torn. Her eyes are empty. Her name is Ivy. She stumbles into a woman coming out of another room. The woman looks at her closely. "Ivy." Ivy squints. "Julie." They were once close friends. Julie looks clean. Well dressed. Calm. Ivy looks broken. Julie supports her. They sit on a bench. Julie asks what happened. Ivy starts crying. She explains she met a man. He promised to pay her. They slept together. When she asked for money, he beat her. Julie is shocked. She remembers Ivy as a bold girl. Confident. Always talking about marrying rich men. Always dreaming of fast success. Julie asks how Ivy ended up like this. Ivy confesses. She was never admitted to university. Her name never appeared. She lied to everyone. She ran to the city. She started sleeping with men for survival. One mistake led to another. Julie holds her head in sadness. Julie's life is different. She is married. She works. She lives quietly. Ivy whispers. I thought shortcuts were smarter. Ekpiki appears again. Shortcuts only shorten patience. They do not shorten suffering. Time begins to reverse. We travel back to 2022. A secondary school classroom. Young faces. Laughter. Noise. We meet them as teenagers. Johnny sits quietly in front. Neat notes. Focused eyes. Martin sits at the back. Laughing loudly. Smoking behind the school. Mocking teachers. Mero is a school prefect. Wears his badge proudly. Disciplined. Respected. Ivy and Julie sit together. Gossiping. Laughing. Talking about rich men. Martins mocks Johnny. Poor boy. Your future is poverty. Johnny says nothing. He continues writing. Martin slowly befriends Mero. At first, Mero refuses cigarettes. Martins pressures him. Try it once. Mero tries. Once becomes twice. Twice becomes habit. Mero starts skipping classes. He removes his prefect badge. Johnny watches all this quietly. He keeps studying. At the girls' corner, Ivy tells Julie, beauty is power. Men will open doors for us. Julie hesitates. But she listens. Small seeds are planted. Ekpiki watches. He shakes his head. Every big disaster begins as a small joke. Years pass. Exams come. Results are released. Johnny passes. But he has no money. Martins laughs at him. Passing without money is useless. Johnny does not argue. He plans to work. Ivy fails. She cries. Instead of re-registering, she seeks rich men. Mero joins street boys. Martins joins cult groups. They feel powerful. They carry knives. They enjoy fear. Johnny works menial jobs. Saves money. Studies at night. Sleeps little. Time jumps forward again. Back to 2040. At the bus stop, another figure sits. Dirty. Unkempt. Talking to himself. Martins points. That is Mero. Johnny looks closely. Mero does not recognize anyone. Martins explains. Mero and Martins were expelled from university. Cultism. Drugs. Mero later joined robbery. He was beaten. Arrested. Released. Lost his mind. Martins breaks down. I taught him everything bad. I destroyed my friend. Johnny says nothing. Julie arrives. She greets Johnny warmly. We realize Julie is Johnny's wife. Ivy watches from a distance. Tears fall. She sees what discipline built. She sees what shortcuts destroyed. Ekpiki steps forward. He addresses everyone. This future is only one channel. It can be changed. The world spins again. Time reverses. Back to 2022 classroom. This time, Martin sits beside Johnny. Help me study. Ivy closes her gossip book. Let's read together. Mero adjusts his prefect badge. I want to do better. Julie smiles. Hope is reborn. Ekpiki speaks one final time. Your parents may shape you. Your teachers may guide you. But only you can choose. Choose wisely. Soft pause. This is Choices. A story about paths. A story about consequences. A story about you.